DC Fitness Squad, what is going on? Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. All right. I think we are live. Yes, we are. Okay. What's going on? Today we're going to be talking about cooking made easy, and I'm excited for it. If you're watching live, I really appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay for me. I just want to know who's tuning in. I want to know who's getting value and who's kind of just supporting my stuff, and most importantly, though, implementing my stuff. I think that's the most important because I could rattle off for hours, but if you don't implement, you're not going to get results. And I do this podcast for you. Liam, what is going on? I hope you're doing well and amazing. Let's go, bro. Tell me a win. Drop a win in the comments. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hashtag I'm here or hashtag replay. Tell me a win in the comments if you want to, and I'm excited for today. Something just happened. Am I still on? Are we good? But I'm going to get this podcast going. I really do appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully it will be valuable for you. Liam said, editing 2 vids right now. That's a huge win. Let's go, Lee. Proud of you, boss. Keep crushing it, and we definitely got to catch up soon. All right, so I am going to start this podcast. It's going to be mostly around cooking made easy. I'm not going to get in the kitchen for you, but it's going to be very valuable in terms of like tactical advice, in terms of like if you're really strapped for time, work is really busy, this is exactly what to do if you want to start cooking some healthy meals or just purchasing some healthy meals for the best bang for your buck as well. Don't have to go super expensive. Just finding the right ingredients, finding the right foods. I think that's going to be definitely beneficial for all of you. All right. Liam says, love from Portlandia. Much love, Liam. Much love. I'll talk to you soon, boss. All right, let's get this podcast going, and we will go from there. All right, I'm going to start the countdown. That's always when stuff gets official. All right. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's the microphone settings? Okay, here we go. Countdown's always real. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you massive value that you can implement on your fat loss journey. Today, we're going to be talking about how to make cooking easy for you, because I get it. Like, listen, man, right? I understand your health has kind of been on the back burner. Work has been busy, and you've been putting off your weight loss goals. You've just been putting them off to the side. All right. You haven't really made it a priority, and your health is taking a toll because of that. And you keep telling yourself like, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow. But you really never do. And you're feeling sluggish, less confident, and you might even find yourself buying bigger clothing. And I was just talking to a client, Mark, that had to do that. And that was like the deciding factor for him in order to join the program. He was like buying bigger clothes, and he's like, no, I can't do this. This is where I draw the line. Danny, I need help. So if that's you, if you're struggling, like I don't want that for you. If you're struggling with confidence, guys, you're taking off your shirt, you're really not feeling confident looking in the mirror. And like, I don't want that. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you feeling like that. Losing your next 30 to 50 pounds, it's going to be a huge accomplishment. We're going to do this together, but 80% of that is nutrition. 80% of that is nutrition. All right. So if you're a busy guy, you don't have a lot of time to cook, this podcast is for you right here. All right. I want you to do 3 things. I'm going to get into 3 things that are going to help you be able to lose weight, tone up, if you're strapped for time, if you're a busy guy and you don't have a lot of time to cook. All right. The first thing I want you to focus on, dude. All right, the first thing is focusing on only a few ingredients. Focusing on only a few ingredients. Like me personally, I personally try to stick to only 5 ingredients or less per meal. 5 ingredients or less per meal. And that's literally it. I am no chef at all, right? I'm the one that's most likely going to spill making cereal, right? But I know I suck at cooking, but I know how important being healthy is and staying healthy is for my confidence, my professional life, and how I feel about my appearance. So for you, if you're struggling with that, we got to really dial in your nutrition. No more binge eating, no more salty and sugary snacks like for every meal. For you, stick to 3 to 5 nutrient-dense ingredients per meal, and do not overcomplicate the process. Don't overcomplicate the process. All right. My clients and I rarely find ourselves cooking over 30-minute meals. Like it really doesn't happen often. So for you, don't overcomplicate the process. I want to make sure that's very, very clear. All right. I hope that makes sense. My camera on Facebook is definitely acting up. Is this good? On Facebook, something is 100% happening that I don't like. If you're on the podcast, I apologize. Oh, there we go. Start cam. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong, that is the wrong way. Okay, now we're good. Sorry about that. All right, then let's get into it. That's the first thing right there. I'm seeing some familiar names in the lives. Zeke, what's going on? Kevin, Tony, hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry if you on Facebook, we just logged out for a second, but we are good. And if you're on the podcast, I appreciate you. Stay tuned. We're getting into detail. First thing I want you to do, if you're a busy guy, strapped for time, you're working a lot and you just don't have time to cook, you want to focus on only a few ingredients. You don't have to make sauces and purees, and you don't have to be Bobby Flay to be healthy. Stick to a few ingredients at a time. My clients and I rarely find ourselves having to cook over 30-minute meals. So that's the first thing. Find only a few ingredients per meal. The second thing I want you to really focus on, all right, if you're a busy guy that is just strapped for time and you want to just cook healthier meals, lose weight, feel good, I want you to add your favorite seasonings and spices to your meals. Add your favorite seasonings and spices to your meals, because when trying to add flavor to your healthy dishes, instead of adding more ingredients, which is maybe going to be a little bit more costly and it's going to obviously be more, more timely as well, just try to add your favorite seasonings and spices. Me personally, I add around 4 to 5 seasonings and spices just to my chicken. Right? Just for my chicken. Like, healthy food tastes amazing if you know how to flavor it right. So instead of, all this time with purees and sauces and all these things, I haven't used my oven ever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just quick, simple meals. And I make it taste very good by doing this, adding my favorite seasonings and spices, cayenne pepper, sea salt, black pepper, whatever you like personally, doesn't really matter. All right. It's going to be like 0 calories. So just add it on. It's going to make it taste a lot better, and it's going to be a lot healthier for you. And you have never once said, oh, I really regret that healthy meal. I regret having that healthy meal. I regret doing that workout, right? So it just comes down to decisions. So make the decision to, like we talked about in the first segment, right? In the first point, just only stick to a few ingredients, add your seasonings and spices, and that right there alone will help you lose weight, feel good without like a bland, restrictive diet plan. Does that make sense? Is that good? Awesome. So those are the first 2 things. The last thing I want to talk about in terms of if you're, really strapped for time, you're working, work is really busy and you want to start and just eat healthy, feel good, all right, tone up, lose weight. The third thing I want you to really focus on is find alternatives for your cravings. Find alternatives for your cravings, because yes, getting the quickest option may be the most convenient for time. Wendy's, McDonald's, something that's very quick for you, but it's not the most convenient for your health and how you feel and how you show up to work and relationships and all that, how you really feel looking in the mirror, all right? And if you don't feel good about yourself, it might be with your diet and you're just having the quickest option, all right? So for you, I would encourage you to get familiar with more convenient snacks that are actually healthy, right? There are so many other convenient snacks that maybe you don't know about. Protein bars and shakes, trail mix, beef jerky, Greek yogurt. These are all foods that are healthy, they're easy to find, and they're convenient to purchase, all right? So just find healthy alternatives instead of just going to fast food or just junk food and candy and chips. Like, find a healthy alternative, because our food system is so advanced that you can find anything. You can find an alternative for anything. I'll be honest, I am a foodie. I love chocolate, I love sweets, I love everything, and I still have them every day, but I make sure I find healthy alternatives that are actually going to benefit me, my health, my confidence, and minimize future health risks. All right, that's the biggest thing right there. All right, so if you are strapped for time, if you're busy, you don't have a lot of time to cook, let's quickly recap. I want you to focus on these 3 things. 1, focus on only a few ingredients. My client said this yesterday. Only focus on 2 main proteins per week, right? Chicken and ground beef. Protein pasta and chickpeas. That right there, just sticking to only a few ingredients per week and sprinkling that in throughout your meals, that will definitely help you. With each meal, just focus on 5 ingredients or less. Get creative. If you want some free recipes, let me know. I have a community. I could throw you in, DC Fitness Squad. It's on Facebook. I could throw you in there. I put in free recipes, free resources. I also have some free guides I can send you over the DMs or Messenger. Just message me. But only use a few ingredients while cooking. The second thing, All right, if you are strapped for time, but you're looking to be healthy and just cook a little bit healthier, add your favorite seasonings and spices to your healthy meals. Add your favorite seasonings and spices to your healthy meals. That will kick up the flavor. All right, you'll be in Flavor Town. You're not going to be eating healthy. All right, junk food, artificial flavors, none of that. Like, eating healthy is actually very good for it's very not good for you. Obviously, it's very good for you, but it tastes good. You just have to get creative. That's the key right there. You have to get creative with throwing some different foods together, seasonings, spices. That will be key. That is the second key right there. And the third thing is finding healthier options for your cravings. Yes, you probably crave sugar, you probably crave salty snacks. There are alternatives out there that you could find at gas stations, airports, restaurants, everywhere you can think of, Amazon, everywhere you can think of. Just make the healthier choice. Just make the healthier option. I think just to really sum this up, sorry, my phone's about to die. Let me get rid of that. So many distractions in today's podcast. I'm sorry about that. In terms of just summing this up, like when it comes to just cooking healthier, losing weight, feeling a lot better, it just comes down to decisions, right? If you are a busy guy that's struggling with time and you're working long hours and you just don't have time to cook, if you focus on what I talked about today, it's going to be a lot easier. Focus on a few ingredients, focus on your favorite seasonings and spices. It's going to be a lot easier, and find alternatives for your cravings. Like, I love sweets. I love cake and candy. If I could have it every day, I would, but my health is important to me. So I just find healthy alternatives that are going to help me out as well. All right. So do the same thing for you. I know it 100% will help you out. And I hope this was helpful today. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. I'll talk to you on the next episode, and have the best day. See ya. All right, DC Fitness Squad, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Marco, what is going on? Hope you're doing well. Amazing. Daniel, what is going on? I'm seeing some familiar names. I appreciate all of you. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure you give me a hashtag replay so I know who's tuning in. Sorry for all the freaking confusion. My phone was dying. My camera was dying. There's a lot of things going on today. But hopefully it was valuable for you. Hopefully it was insightful. Make sure you implement, and I hope I changed at least one life today. I hope you have the best day. Talk to you soon on the next episode. Peace, love, protein, and we're out of here.